Hi everyone, this is a series of 6G cybersecurity resilience. I'm MohammadReza Mehrazma. I'm pleased to open a discussion with the part 1, the security design and challenges of a 6G architecture. Our focus today is on the transformative potential of 6G networks and the unprecedented security risk emerging from their technological foundation. We will examine how robust proactive security is vital as we move toward highly intelligent, hyper-connected systems. So, let me briefly outline our agenda. First, we'll review how mobile network technology have evolved from 1G to 5G, establishing both technical context and legacy security issues. Next, we'll highlight what unequally distinguishes 6G with a focus on AI native networks, extended coverage, and enabling technology like visible light communication and blockchain. After that, we will examine the expanded threat landscape introduced by these innovations, explore secure by design as a new imperative, discuss next generation biometric authentication, and conclude with the methodology and key takeaways. 1G to 5G evolution security landscape. To ground ourselves, let's look at the journey from analog 1G system up to today's 5G. 1G emerging in the 1980s offered only basic enabling voice with a virtually no security. Calls could be intercepted easily. Both in 2G, shifted digital brought elementary encryption, and it was still vulnerable, such as SMS and basic data open new vectors. In 3G, expanded mobile broadband, introducing multimedia messages and video calls, challenging security frameworks with a more complex data streams. And in 4G, unified network via IP communication, making mobile and data inseparable, and multiplying attack opportunity happen. Think of a IoT explosion in online services and IoT. In 4G, undefined network with all IP communication, making mobile and data inseparable, and multiplying attack opportunity. In 5G, dramatically increased scale and speed, enabling millions of devices per square kilometer, but also multiplying entry point for attackers. This progression indicates that every leap in the capability exposes us to more sophisticated threats. 6G will not be immune. If anything, the stakes are higher. Why sets the 6G apart? Intelligence, reach, and risk. Unlike a 5G, 6G will be fundamentally AI native. This means that artificial intelligence isn't merely an overlay. It is at the heart of the 6G's fabric, embedded across the network to power real-time decision-making, optimizing, and self-healing. In 6G, aim to reach beyond the cities, connecting underwater zones and remote regions, often with ultra-low latency and extreme reliability. This pervasive coverage presents new challenges. The boundary between a digital and physical environment blur, so risk extended far beyond to the cyber realm. As offline in our series, the trade-off is clear. Greater functionality and autonomy must be matched by master predictive security built deep into the system. In core enabling technology in 6G, we talk about an array of things. It's about convergence of disruptive technologies, artificial intelligence uses across network layer, from the task from anomaly detection to autonomous resource allocation. However, adversarial AI become as a real threat, enabling more sophisticated attacks if not controlled. About the VLC, visible light communication, data transmission over light, providing new bandwidth, but also a new attack surface. Think physical layer, events dropping and jamming. From the blockchain offer decentralized trust and traceability, but it is not invulnerable. Pool implementation can introduce privacy and consensus attacks. In NAS, network as a service, network become modular and programmable, increasing flexibility, but also the risk of configuring errors and supply chain attacks exist. And for the last, when we talk about the argument reality and virtual reality that create immersive experience requiring ultra low latency. The standard as service and threats. In this part, we emphasize that as a system stretches to million or billion of devices from the small vehicle IoT sensor to immersive AR VR application, the attack surface become almost unbounded. Attackers must explode everything from physical layer weakness in VLC to data leaks via the compromised AI algorithm to blockchain manipulation. Supply chain and remote explosion risk rises. A single compromised sensor in the remote environment monitoring network could cascade across mission critical services. In 6G, every connection, protocol, and AI module is a potential entry point, making comprehensive embedded protection essential, not optional. We strongly advocate that for security by design, not as an add-on, but as a core architectural principle. This is one of the critical things in new systems, information security. Persons care about that. The security must be woven into the every protocol, device, and AI engine with the risk management practices embedded from the initial design to operation. Predictive security analyzing, leveraging AI can help detect threats before compromise occurs. Standardized authentication and encryption need to be the default, not exceptional, and system level resilience through the redundancy. Fail-safe and continuous validation will be a baseline requirement for trusted system operation. The shift from the reactive defense to proactive will be intelligent protection. The key security challenges from this chapter is the privacy leakage that proactive sends user data from unauthorized access and exposure. You know that the leaking is very important and your system should be protected about that time of the leakage. We have the AI misuse. It's preventing malicious explosion from the AI capability for attackers. That's the hacker newly uses for uh, these days, and AI help them to use proactive attacking and authentication complexity manages secure identify verification across diverse devices and networks. Uh, then there is another topic in that we talk about the authentication complexity, both as a no trust system that uses this day, and we should or design with the trustless systems. And we have to develop our architecture based on a no trust system. And trust management is establishing and maintaining trust relationship in a heterogeneous environment. This is very important because we have heterogeneous devices, heterogeneous framework, heterogeneous networks, and trust management between them is very crucial. A key proposal of this part is the adopting advanced biometric authentication scheme for 6G traditional password or tokens are not robust enough for the hyper-connected, ultra-fast world we are entering. Biometric, such as a fingerprint, facial recognition, even behavioral physical signals promise seamless, secure access for user and devices. However, development must be carefully addresses privacy, spoofing, and escapability concerns. The book point to or this research point to new model where multi-factor biometric and privacy preserving mechanism enhance both user trust and system securely. Rigorous validation of these methods will be research and industry priority moving forward. About the methodologies, testing, validation, and benchmarks show us a theory is only as valuable as a practical validation. The outlined robust methodology for evaluating 6G security from the signal identification to technology assessment. Rigorous lab and the field testing are necessary for every proposed solution with comprehensive benchmark and advisory testing. Emphasis is placed on continuous validation. Security must not be static as an attacker, innovate rapidly, collaborative, open approaches to benchmarking and sharing vulnerability will help the entire ecosystem raise its defense posture. In summary, 6G represents an inflection point offering AI-driven, intelligent, ultra board connectivity and an existing new application. But this also ushers in a host of security challenges from the vastly larger attacks surface, so the risk inherent in automated, interconnected, and always on a system. Security by design, advances biometric, and continuous robust validation are essential guiding principles as we mentioned before. As we move to the next part, we will deep dive into the privacy enhancing technology within a 6G domain, an area that will prove indispensable to user trust, the societal acceptance of future communication infrastructure. And thank you for everyone. I hope you enjoyed this part and I hope you like that. I will wait for your warm comments and help us to improve our series. Have a nice time.